Good morning. Happy Monday. If you're watching this on YouTube, you're watching the replay of my TikTok and Instagram live. So feel free to skip ahead a couple minutes. Good morning. Good morning. Come on in, everybody. Happy Monday. Whew. That was a long weekend. My weekend was great. It really was. Come on in. Enjoy, relax. We're gonna pull some cards for this week, you guys. If you didn't know. We do this every Monday and Friday. Excuse me. My voice is a little raspy from doing the gig outside. Ooh. Did I have fun with my kiddo's birthday? Yeah, it was his best friend's birthday. We all went out for his birthday. It was fun. But let me tell you, it's not the same as it used to be. You know, we went, they came to my gig. They had a lot of fun. All of that was a good time. But we went out afterwards, and you guys, this place was so freaking crowded. Even they said it was more crowded than usual, but I was like, holy crap. So there was barely any room to dance, right? So, I mean, we did what we could, but God, the line dances these days are way more complicated than what I'm used to. And I freaking broke my nail. Look at that shit. I broke it on the car door. I just got my nails done. So it was a weekend, but it was fun. Okay, so what we're going to do first, all of you that come here every Monday and Friday, you already know the drill. We're going to use the Big Mama Bowl to get our heart chakra attuned. And then we're going to get our fairy blessing, and then y'all are going to pick the tarot deck that I use, okay? We're going to get all of the energy of Monday through Thursday. You guys, this is a big week. This is a big week. We have Jupiter making its conjunction with Uranus soon on the 20th, and depending on where all that sits in your chart, you guys, this is a big deal. Jupiter's going to be moving into Taurus soon as well. Hello, okay? This is all about your resources, okay? That would be your money, your career, your belongings, all of that stuff. So pay attention, all right? What we're going to do first is attune the heart chakra. That way we can come at it from a space, goodness gracious, of purity. Okay, we want to clear all that out, get it ready for the week so you can enjoy all of the high vibe energy, okay? So all you got to do is just breathe, and I'll let you know when it's finished. Just breathe. Relax your shoulders. Relax your jaw. Now take one deep, deep breath in. Expand your lungs. Pull it all up into your chest. Now pull up every heaviness, every anxiety. Now blow it out. Okay? That's how you get rid of that. You get it out of your energy field. You can do that breathing exercise anytime you need, okay? All right, so let's get our fairy blessing, and then like I said, y'all are going to pick the deck that I use, and then we're going to see what's coming up for us this week. You felt that in your temples and your forehead? Nice. It's your birthday Friday? Oh, happy early birthday. Okay. It felt amazing? Oh, okay, well, here we go. Here's our blessing. It is a blessing of Anamkara. I'm going to read this to you, okay? It's number 37. Sorry for the broken nail, you guys. We're just going to deal with it. I got to go get it fixed later today. Number 37. So let's read this and find out what we need to know from our fairy friends. And then we'll get into tarot. Okay. The fairy gift of a soul friend who is a boon to your life. Dude, I was just talking about Jupiter. Was I not? Right? Jupiter is the one that brings in the boon. Okay, so let's read this. This blessing is essential to all of us. For to be without an anamkara is, as the fairy goddess Bridget said, to be a body without a head. The anamkara is a blessing of a soul friend, a person who is loving and compassionately honest with us, to whom we can share the least of ourselves and be accepted and heard. The anamkara could be a friend, a lover, a mentor, a teacher, a therapist, and there's nearly always a spiritual dimension to the interactions. So the fairies bless you now with the gift of the anamkara, the friend who will know your yearnings and gently guide you to their fruition, a friend who treats you well, but who does not accept the lies you tell yourself. We were talking about that on Friday, were we not? Lay your burdens down with them, and they will show you a part of yourself you may have forgotten, so you can rise up again and be a part of the world, your spirit flourishing in the richness of all that is about you. It is a friend who blesses you with their insights and gifts from who you can borrow strength when all of yours is at its lowest ebb. May you be blessed with this friend of the soul who will nurture your spirit, tend to your visions, hear you without judgment, advise you without criticism, and rejoice in your golden moments. May the fairy gift of the anamkara be yours, and may your soul feel the balm of true companionship of the soul. So think about that. That's about, we all need that one friend. We all need that one person, that one mentor, that one teacher in our life that really shows us who we are. Because, we're the worst to ourselves, right? We talk the most crap to ourselves. We don't believe in ourselves. It's just a really negative energy that has been implanted into us, right, from birth. So we need that one source to show us the reality, okay? And the reality is that we are so much more than we allow ourselves to be, okay? Plus, when we think about Jupiter coming in and really helping us through whatever it is that we need to go through, it's going to be different in everybody's chart, right? But Jupiter wants to expand on things. Jupiter is the good luck planet, okay? It's the one that can show you all of the good things that are possible in your life if you will allow it, right? So I love that. Okay, so y'all are going to pick the deck. We have Red Fairy Tarot or, the Wizard's Tarot. Y'all see how I caught that? Good morning from Belize. Welcome. So Red Fairy deck 1 or deck 2, the Wizard's Tarot. Tell me in the comments and y'all help me keep count. It's always been your favorite planet? Yeah, it's the most powerfully positive planet. 1 or 2. Y'all are liking the Wizard's Tarot. Okay. Hi from London. Very nice. So I'm talking to Instagram and TikTok. So if you see me looking up and down, that's why. Lots of votes for 2. Oh, what was your science project in the 8th grade? That's awesome. Good evening from Egypt. Wow, we have people from all over the world. This is why I love social media, because we can sit here and talk just like we're face to face, right? The energy is right here. Okay, so looks to me like deck 2 got it. So we'll use the Wizard's Tarot. Oh, someone's from Dubai as well. Nice. You guys are awesome. If you are in my Tarot Testers group, you guys, be on the lookout. I'm going to be sending you an email really soon to get you moved over to the new platform, okay? Oops. From Cape Town. Nice. 2, 1 by, okay. Thank you so much for helping me keep count. Okay. What do we need to know about this week? I'm going to pull a card for each day, and each card is going to represent the energy that we have to work with on that day, okay? The more you come to these sessions every Monday and Friday, the more the readings are going to resonate with you, because the more your energy is connecting to me and my cards, okay? So let's see what we need to know about this week. And if you have questions about tarot, spirituality, numerology, and things like that, feel free to ask them in the comments. Like I said earlier, this is a collective reading, so I'm not doing personal readings right now. But if you have questions about the tarot or numerology or spirituality, something like that, I'm happy to answer that, okay? So let's look at today. Today, we have the 8 of Swords in reverse. This card is so much better in reverse, you guys. Well, good morning, Miss Jamie. It looks like you're running on my time as well. I was like 3 minutes late. Okay, so the 8 of Swords today. This is good, okay? Because what this is talking about is you are making the decision to free yourself from your own self-imprisonment, okay? You're deciding what has been holding you back. You might have some epiphanies come up today and you're like, that is something in my life that I'm letting holding me back. Or that's a thought that I keep thinking, or a phrase that I keep saying that is holding me back. Remember how I said when Jupiter comes in, it wants to help you. It wants to expand all the positive things, right? But if you have this loop going in your mind, or if you keep saying all these negative things, then Jupiter's like, well, I tried, but I'm going to have to let you have what you want. And that's going to be the negativity. So the 8 of Swords is all about you making the decision to break free. What do you feel like are obligations? What do you feel obliged to do or obligated to do that really isn't setting well with you anymore? Okay? What do you feel like you have been taught and programmed by or with from the past that is not helping you? Okay? There's so many negative things that we're innocently programmed with, because when you're a kid, you are just a sponge, right? So you pick up all the things of your family friends, your teachers, mentors, all that stuff. You pick up all that negativity and it just becomes natural to you, right? But then you realize, this is toxic. This is not helping me. So I need to change this, right? So there's so many different things that this could be. But whatever you feel like is holding you back, today is the day to do something different, okay? Because it is up to you. Nobody else can do this for you. You can have someone come in and inspire you and tell you, hey, you're doing this to yourself, or hey, you've got so much more to offer life. Try using it. You can have somebody come in, but if you don't decide to go with that advice, then you're going to stay stuck, okay? So let's look at tomorrow. Tomorrow, we have the Empress. Look at that. So the Empress is a major arcana, okay? This is the big energy, the big secrets, right? So when the Empress comes up, she's telling you that there is something brewing for you, something positive, okay? She's that very motherly energy. She's Mother Nature, right? So when Mother Nature, it's springtime. When spring is happening, what's going on? Everything is blooming. So she is pregnant with possibilities. This does not mean you're going to be pregnant. We don't read for pregnancy in tarot. But she is pregnant with possibilities. She is fertile with whatever seeds need to be planted. Okay, so you had this thought here of, okay, I need to stop doing the things that are holding me back. I need to stop talking negatively to myself. I need to stop believing all the BS. I'm really ready to break free. And then tomorrow, that's the time to start really planting those seeds, because the energy is fertile. The energy is ripe for you to start planting the seeds of prosperity and abundance. Because let me tell you, she is abundant. Okay? She represents feminine abundance. So that's good energy. Wednesday, we have the 4 of Cups. Now, the energy on Wednesday, thank you for the heart. The energy on Wednesday might be a little bit low. You might come across something to where you feel frustrated. It could be the collective energy that you're feeling, okay? But this is a good day to make sure that you take some time to sit and meditate, or just sit and be, because you're too busy focused on the things that aren't fulfilling you. You know how when you're just in a negative mood, everything starts to really just kind of piss you off, and you're just focusing on all the negative things or just the things that aren't working out, and you're just like blah, 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 right? And the universe is like, hey, but we have this here for you. If you would just look up, if you would look, more high vibrationally, you could see this opportunity coming in. You could feel it coming in. Okay, we can speak to you more. But if you're not meditating, if you're not connecting daily, then you're going to miss the message. Okay, so you might feel a little bit frustrated on Wednesday. Just know that it's going to pass, right? It's a good day to meditate, because there is very likely a message that needs to come in to you. That's another one of those aha moments. Okay, always keep a notebook next to you when you're meditating to write down any messages that you get so you don't forget them. Okay, let's look at Thursday. Ooh, Thursday we have another major arcana. We have the World. Look at that. So the World is telling you that there is something coming to an end on Thursday. There's going to be lesson learned, like an upgrade into new timeline type energy. And it's only telling you this if you are doing the work internally, okay? We can't expect for these things just to happen, okay? The energy that the planets bring us, the energy that numerology brings us, the energy that all of this brings us is for us to work with. It's not going to do it for you, okay? You have to work with this energy, because the World is like, you finally got it. You are in balance, you are in control, and you're stepping up. You're going through a leveling up. Okay. You pulled 3 major arcana for the weekly reading as well. Interesting. Well, I mean, I was telling them in the beginning, Jamie, that this is a big week, because we have Jupiter moving. Jupiter's, coming into conjunction with Uranus, and then it's going to move into Taurus, and just all the good things. But we do have to work with this energy. You cannot just expect things to just fall into your lap. Okay. Let's look at the bottom of the deck. We have the Page of Wands in the reverse, okay? So when the Page of Wands is in reverse, it can indicate a couple of things, okay? It can indicate that, I always hear whenever I pull the Page of Wands in reverse, I always hear a disturbance in the force. Is you feel this disturbing type of energy. That's why I say on Wednesday in particular, you might feel that frustrated energy, because it might be collective energy. It might not be your energy. So whenever you're in that crappy mood or just, right, you got to step back and be like, is this even mine? Like, what would cause me to be in this type of mood? And if there's no real reason, then it's not yours. Okay, so what you do is you go ground your energy to the grass, release it all to be recycled by Mother Gaia, and let it go. Okay, if you need to, I like to tap like this on my chest. Thanks for the thumbs up. I didn't know y'all could do that. Tap on my chest just to help any anxiety that's not mine to go away. Okay, you can do it like this, but my nails start stabbing me, so I just tap, nice and easy. You can try it now and see how it feels. Feels good. But the Page of Wands also, when it's in reverse, it can be that there is another person that has been disruptive in your life, and it can be somebody from the past or present, and it causes you to really not be able to feel like you can trust people. Okay? So the thing is about trust is, we never know who somebody is fully, right? Nobody knows your every thought. Nobody knows your every emotion or your every intention, so you don't know theirs, okay? The only person that you can trust 100,000% is yourself. So whenever something comes up and it is seen as negative, then you have to trust yourself to set the boundary, or you have to trust yourself to remove yourself from that situation, okay? That's what trust is, right? Let's see. I just want to check the comments. It's hard to see on here. Let me get this. What's a good place to check Jupiter? Where Jupiter sits in your chart? You get your natal chart. So you can go to Google, type in free natal chart, free natal astrology chart. You'll have to know the date and exact time that you were born. You're feeling Wednesday today? Okay, well, that's why we have the Eight of Swords in reverse here. It's all about you deciding to break out of that negative thought pattern, okay? Anything that holds you down, that holds you back, we got to break free from that, okay? All right, let's get some oracle. Let's find out what else we need to know. You're welcome. Oh, hang on, Anne. I'll unhide your comment. That's the tapping of the thymus gland, part of the lymph, getting the lymph node more activated. Yeah. You know, I need to go back through. I used to have a video that I watched on YouTube about how to do the whole lymphatic drainage exercise. I need to go back through and write all that down. We could all use a good lymph drain. Oops. Oh, you're new here? Welcome. All right, let's see what else we need to know about this week. There we are. We have hostilities, okay? This is why we have the Page of Wands underneath, okay? He's in reverse. This is like a destructive child. This is like somebody being very immature, okay? It could be you, to be honest. It could be, okay? Let's not act like we don't have our own issues, right? We don't want to blame it on everybody else. We have to be aware of how we behave through life. Okay, if you're not willing to have that self-awareness, then you can imagine or expect you're going to be in the same place forever. Okay, so it's number 26. So this is, 2 is all about decisions. Okay, it's about balance, it's about duality, it's about relationships. 6 is about harmony, it's about love, peace. Okay, and then we bring it into 8. 8 is that karmic energy. So you decide if you're going to deal with this hostile energy. Now, if it's within you, then you need to deal with it. You need to see, is this mine or is this somebody else's that I'm picking up? Because negative people can transfer their energy to you. They can pass that on, just like we did the chakra bowl, right? That vibration is coming into you and your vibration is matching that. So whatever is the strongest vibration around you, that's the energy that you're going to match if you're unaware, okay? So what are these hostilities? What's been holding you back? Remember on Friday, I think we got gremlins, and it was saying those little gremlins love to come in and remind you of all the negative things, right? They love to just talk in your ear and say all the negative things. Well, is it still there? How can you break yourself free from that? If there's another person in your life that is hostile, then why even allow them in your life? Okay? You have other people that are better suited for you in your journey. Okay? Also on Tuesday, if you call your mom, go visit her, do something, okay? It's a good day to do that. I needed to say that for somebody. Maybe me. I don't know. I talk to my mom every day. All right, what else? Let me see what that says. Okay, what if it comes from their past trauma and I'm trying to help, but it's affecting me so much? You can't, Angela, you can't lower yourself down to make somebody else comfortable. You can't lower yourself down to try to fix them, especially if they don't want help. You have to kind of like give them a hand up, show them the way. And if they're unwilling to make changes, then that's all you can do. You can just hold space for them, be like, you know what, I hope you heal, but you're going to have to do all that over there, okay? Because if you try to help somebody that doesn't want help, they will drown you, okay? You have to call your mom back. Oh, I'm sorry, Amy. You don't have to. You can still talk to her. She still hears you, even though she's passed to the other side. She can still hear you. I talk to my grandparents every day. I tell them good morning. You live in the same house? Oh, well, there you go. Easy peasy. Okay, let's get some more. What else do we need to know for this week? What other messages do we have? Also, if you're planning any travel, like this would be long distance travel. This would be like to another country or something like that. If you're planning that, Thursday would be the day to do that. Okay, the energy is better on Thursday to plan that travel. If you're wanting to learn something new, Thursday would be the day that is good for you to start that. Or if you're finishing something that you've been learning, Thursday looks like the day that would be completed, okay? Just wanted to make sure that I got that in there as well. This is why I like to look at the cards while I'm shuffling, because when I'm shuffling, I go into a bit of a meditative state, and they start popping up. Well, y'all saw I did not even look at this card. Look, education. So there it is, okay? Education. So yeah, if you're... That's funny. If you're wanting to learn something new, if I can hold it the right way, this week is a good week to start or finish what you've already started, okay? It's a good week to graduate or to start something that's going to help you to level up your life. You're having an exam soon? Okay. Study, and whenever it's going to happen, the world is telling you it's success, okay? So there's something that is going to be successful for you on Thursday. Hang on, I can't to hold this up. Planning a travel this weekend to your dad in Florida? Hey, that'll still work. That'll still work. Let's see. And it might be Thursday where I plan the big move for everybody to move from the old platform to the new platform, because I have so much in there for y'all. And it's number 35. So 35, 3 is that creativity, it's that expression, right? It's the two energies that make one. And then 5 is change, it's a pivot, it's something new, okay? You're shifting. And then it comes down to 8. So we have 8 as a big, we have a lot of 3s, and we have 8. 8 is prominent here. 8 is, like I said, prosperity, it is karmic energy, and karmic energy is not negative. It just means that whatever you've been putting out, you're going to get in return, okay? So don't always assume it's negative. People love to fearmonger with karma. What else do we need to know? We have despair at number 32, okay? A lot of 3s showing up here. So this is all about what you are expressing to the universe, okay? So we have hostilities and we have despair. But you'll see the tarot cards are more positive, okay? We have the Empress, we have the 4 of Cups. This is not really positive or negative. It's just expressing frustration, okay? And then we have the World. So whatever is going on here that is keeping you hostile, it's keeping you in this despair, or whoever you're dealing with, it's like, what is your part in this? Are you allowing this to happen? How can you move away from this? And it doesn't have to be this big explosive event. It could be like, I just need to start kind of making my exit, right? But if it's you got to call yourself out. You have to be aware of the energy you're putting out there, okay? Because if you're leading a negative life, it's because you're thinking and expressing yourself in a negative manner, okay? And it's not, a lot of people love to be like, you're victim shaming. Nope, nope, nope. You have been victimized in life 100%, okay? But you are not a victim. Because if you put that tag on yourself, then the universe will continually give you things to be a victim from. I have experienced so much stuff in my life. I could very easily call myself a victim, but I refuse because I don't want that anymore. Okay? Let's see what else we need to know. We have the moon, darkness. Yep, this is all what's going on internally. Okay? So you really want to work on what's going on in here and in here. Because again, it keeps hollering at us that this expression is our creation. Okay? And we have the blessing of Anamkara. This is somebody coming in to tell you, hey, you're better than this. Hey, you deserve more. Hey, you can have all the nice things in life. You can achieve your goals. You can love yourself. You can heal from the past. You can do all these great things. Okay? So if you need that, but you don't have that, then start looking for someone that you feel connected to. It could be a friend. It could be a family member. It could be a mentor. It could be a coach. It could be a therapist. Whatever's going to work for you. Okay? All right then. Remember how I said I was going to have to ease my way out? This is step-by-step approach, taking action, first steps to success, pursue. So what I've been saying the whole time, you have to take the first steps. You have to make the progress. It's not going to just land in your lap and everything happen for you. The reason why people go into spiritual psychosis is because they think that everything is going to happen for them. And I don't know if y'all heard about that astrologer who unalived her boyfriend and then tried to unalive her children. She did one of them and then did it to herself. She went into psychosis. Well, we also think that maybe she had postpartum. Nobody knows for sure, right? But we can only assume by what she was putting out there. So you have to be very careful in religion, spirituality, all the things, because there are people out there that will make you think that everything's happening for you. You don't have to do anything. You just have to be delulu and this and this and that. And that's what is going to be extremely toxic for you. Okay? Because you do have to do the inner work. There are no life hacks. Okay? You cannot bypass the inner work and get to the good stuff, because if you do that, you can experience good stuff, but your inner self, all the stuff you ignored, is going to ruin that every time. Okay? Does that make sense? Yes, spirituality is not a substitute for your mental, emotional, and physical well-being. Yep. This energy is here to help you, for you to work with, not for it to just do everything for you. Okay? Let's see. What is the meaning of having deja vu always? Deja vu is it's like a psychic energy. You've experienced that all over, or you've experienced that before. So deja vu is you tapping into the different timelines. And you're like, oh, I've already experienced this. I've already seen this. Because you tapped into different timelines. Because they're all, you guys, there's so many different strings of time all over the place. And they are all connected. So this is why you can jump to different timelines to experience different things. But you have to work at it, right? So when you experience deja vu, it means that you've experienced that timeline before. So yeah. Once I worked through my trauma in therapy, my veil started thinning. Yes, you have to beat those shadows. Absolutely. Good for you, Brittany. Yeah, I mean, that's what drives me crazy. And you know, there are people on these apps that, there's one that drives me crazy. She's got over 1 million, I think, or maybe around 1 million followers, and she's verified. She calls herself the best tarot reader on this app. And I'm like, that's bullshit, because that's ego, right? She's good at marketing, is what she's good at. But, you know, they do these things on these apps to get your attention because they want your time and they want your money. You know, if I wanted 1 million followers, I could have already had 1 million followers. I could have gone down that dark rabbit hole of telling people what they wanted to hear. But I don't believe in that. I believe in telling you what you need to hear to actually help you, because I would not be able to sleep at night if I knew that I was causing people harm. If I was feeding into the delusion that, you know, everything's just going to magically happen, that you don't have to work on yourself, you don't have to work on the shadow side, you don't have to do all this stuff, you can just bypass it. You know, you could just do law of assumption and make somebody love you. And, you know, I could do that, but I could not live with myself if I did that. So you have to use your own discernment when you're interacting with people, whether in real life or on social media, okay? Because most of the people on social media are telling you what you want to hear, or they're fear-mongering you to get something out of you, okay? That's just my soapbox. Thank you all for the compliments. I appreciate you. I hate doing things over and over again. Does that mean I've been reincarnated too many times? I don't know. I have a friend, a really good friend of mine. She's like, she was telling me and somebody else, she's like, I'm tired of this shit. She's like, I don't want to reincarnate anymore. She's like, I feel like I'm on my last life. She's like, I'm so sick and tired of this. She's like, I feel like I've learned everything that I need to learn, so I'm done. You agree with that? Yeah. You guys have to be your own guardian when it comes to these things. I have people messaging me all the time thinking that, you know, somebody's doing black magic on them, or, you know, because some toxic person on here told them that they had a curse on them and it's going to cost them $500 for them to take it off and all this other shit. It's like, come on, let's be real. You know, energy and all that stuff can be real, right? Energy is real, but everybody doesn't have a curse on them. You know, everybody's not getting black magic done on them. I just had somebody comment on one of my videos. I knew it was a scammer. They said, oh, somebody close to you is so jealous of you, and they're really close, and and you're so kind. They're like, follow me and DM me and I'll tell you who it is. I'm like, I don't give two shits. I don't care. You know, it was a scam because they were like, you know, pay me or donate to me and I'll give you a reading or I'll tell you the truth. It's all a scam, you guys. Okay? So just be aware. Be discerning of who you're giving your energy to. And if they're saying they're the best tarot reader on this app, if they're saying they're the only correct astrologer on this app, pass. Okay? Because real light workers, real spiritual workers are humble. All they want to do is help. Okay? Now, if they're giving you their credentials, like I always tell everybody, I'm certified in tarot, certified life and relationship coach, I'm a certified Reiki master, I'm certified in metaphysics and positive psychology. Those are my credentials. Those are not bragging. So if somebody's telling you their credentials, that's different. Okay? But if they're just out saying these outlandish things that they're the best astrologer, they're the best tarot reader, I would run. Okay? If they reach out to you for readings, don't accept. It's a scam. Okay? So this is all about you taking your power back and knowing what is going to be right for you and seeing through the bullshit. Okay? Being a healer, my hands have been either being more activated or needing to do more healing. Yeah, you'll start to feel them like tingle or get warm, or it has this weird feeling. I know what you mean. How do you know what's your intelligence and what's your spiritual intuition? Golly, I hope my speech gets better after this Mercury retrograde. Okay. How do you know what's your intelligence and what's your spiritual intuition? Well, your intuition is going to be something that just comes in. It's that little faint message that you probably have never known before, or it's telling you, hey, you might want to do this, or hey, you might want to pay attention to that. And it's always going to be something that's pushing you forward. It's never, never going to be something that holds you back, okay? Even if you're afraid, it's going to try to push you forward, all right? Palms have been hurting and tingling, so not sure how to... Yeah, oh, I know exactly what you're saying, Amy. I feel it too. How do you become certified in tarot? You can come to me if you want. If you feel resonated with me, I teach tarot. I'm actually moving everybody over to my new tarot module, or I do have the live classes that are probably going to happen in the fall. So yeah. Signed up for my first quantum healing class. Nice. See? You got to do things for you. You have to... Hang on, let me unhide this. The fear-mongering makes you angry. Look, it infuriates me. But you have to do things that are good for you. You have to invest in yourself. Invest in your education about spirituality, whatever it is that you want to do, okay? You have to educate yourself. You can't always just rely on somebody else to do it for you. How's that low when I just charged it? Y'all are sucking the battery out of my iPad. Hang on. I literally just charged it this morning. That's weird. My other one's getting low too. Hold on. Try not to knock everything over here. Because you're hot, I know. Okay, so let me get my... Do I have my other charger? Yes, I do. 1 second. I don't want it to die on y'all. Oh, never mind. That one's already plugged in, but it was hidden behind my iPad. Okay, let's get some more cards right quick. But anyways, like I'm saying, you guys, we have to use discernment. We have to do the things that we know are right for us. You cannot bypass anything in life. It does not work. You will keep repeating the same cycles. Okay? Like if you have a negative relationship with money, you can still receive money, but your negative relationship is going to push that money out. And then you're going to be right back to where you believe you belong. Okay? It's not about these affirmations that you don't even believe yourself. I mean, affirmations are good, okay? But you have to make moves with the affirmations, okay? You can't just expect them just to change everything in your life. So if you have a negative relationship with money, you're going to go right back to where you believe you belong, which is struggling, okay? All right, let's see what else. We have retrograde. See? We are reviewing everything right now, okay? Mercury is retrograde. You need to take a good hard look at everything that's been going on in your life and write it down. Have a day, maybe today, take a day to examine every aspect of your life, okay? In my tribe, I gave them a monthly coaching workbook, and it has like a full circle of all the aspects of your life, and they measure it every month. And so that allows you to see exactly where your happiness level or your satisfaction level is in each area of your life. So sit today and write down the different areas of your life. So it could be family, it could be friends, it could be hobbies, money, spirituality, everything, okay? Anything that you can think of, write them down, and then maybe from 1 to 10, write your satisfaction level on there. And if you're not close to 10, then what can you do to bring in more satisfaction? Write that down, okay? You're getting free coaching right here. Write it down, and then start making moves, okay? You want to make the moves when Mercury comes out of retrograde, unless it's something that you've already been dealing with. If you're starting something whole, like a big new thing, then you want to start planning, and then when Mercury goes direct, then you start moving, okay? So this is the planning phase of what you want to do to get yourself to that next level, right? Because we have the world here supporting that energy. What level do you want to get to next? You know, it's funny. I was thinking this morning, because I told y'all, when I get ready in the mornings, I just kind of let my mind go. And, you know, I went out dancing this weekend, and I was like, you know, when you go through this ascension, when you go through this awakening and stuff like that, like those types of scenes are not your vibe anymore. They really aren't. It was so crowded. And I was just like, I mean, we still had fun and everything, but I was like, yeah, I don't miss this at all. Even though I'm a performer, and sometimes we perform at clubs, but I'm on stage singing, and so I'm not down there in the mix. But yeah, it's so funny how things just don't resonate with you anymore. It's not your thing. I was just like walking around looking at everybody, and it wasn't judgmental. I was just like, wow. It could be age or it could be awakening. I feel like it's more awakening because, I mean, I like to go dance and have fun. But yeah, it just didn't vibe. But I mean, like I said, I still had fun. What else do we need to know? And you have to let yourself experience things like that, because also when you go through this awakening, when you start learning more things and you start getting to a higher vibration, you can have a tendency to become too serious in life, right? It can make you really serious because you know a lot about a lot of things now. And you don't want that to become who you are. You want to still have fun. You want to still have your creative expression and keep things light. You know, try not to be too serious when it comes to your spirituality. Look at this. We have being bound. Isn't that interesting? How we have the Eight of Swords, which means the same thing. Okay? But this Eight of Swords is in reverse. It's telling you, you have to break yourself loose. Okay? You think you're bound. You think you're stuck, but you're actually not. It's up to you. Okay? And it's number 25. Okay? It's getting darker here. It's getting more gloomy. As you can see, the light's shining on me more. It's making sense? Good. Good, good, good. Can I sing to you? No. It's too early for that, and no. Hang on, let me get this so I can see. It definitely lets me know when it's time to leave from somewhere. Yes, yes, yes. I'm a Capricorn. Everyone I know tells me how you're so calm, but in my brain I'm worried about everything. Mercury goes direct on the 23rd or 25th. Jamie, are you still on here? She might have had to get off. 23rd or 25th. Somebody remind me. But we still have the 2-week shadow period after that. Yeah, 25th. Thank you. There's another planetary alignment on the 23rd I'm thinking of for my chart. Okay, thank y'all. So yeah, on the 25th, then we have the two-ish week shadow period. So that's when Mercury kind of like starts going direct. So we still have a little bit of the retrograde energy. So it's kind of just like shedding it off, right? And then getting ready to go full force. Thank you. 23rd, full moon in Scorpio. See, I knew these dates will stick in my brain, but I can't remember what's what. Okay, let's get the money deck right quick. Oh, this time I looked up and it's 1022, not 1023. All right, let's see. What else do we need to know? What is our money message for the week? What is our money message for the week? I listen to a lot of astrologers on YouTube because I like to get different takes on the astrology, whether it be Vedic or Western tropical astrology, because to me it's fascinating. So that's why I remember the dates, but sometimes I don't remember exactly what's happening. All right, what else do we need to know? What is our money message for this week? Look at that. We have gift. I like that, don't you? It says there's 3 ways to resonate. Someone might give you a gift, lend you money, or help you in some way. Now, remember how we talked about if you don't have a positive relationship with money, guess what? You're going to either reject that gift or you'll accept it and then push it right back out, okay? Number 2, you could get a cash bonus at work. Hell yeah. That could be Tuesday or Thursday specifically, or It could be like the Four of Cups here on Wednesday, where somebody tries to give you something and you reject it because you don't think you're worthy enough. Don't do that. Accept it with grace and maybe pay it forward somehow, okay? Improve your relationship with yourself and with money. Money is literally just a tool, okay? It is a vibration. When you start working on yourself, money finds its way to you, okay? Number 3, you have natural talents, gifts, and abilities just waiting to be discovered. Explore them. This is why we have education right here that popped up. Okay, it wants you to explore all the possibilities in life. What are you interested in? What do you want to improve? What do you want to strengthen? You have to do the work. All right? Oops, hang on. I missed something. Any more energy after the 25th? Are we free from this period? Yeah, I like that, Jamie. She says there will always be more transits, but for the most part, the pileup in Aries should subside. Yeah, we have a lot going on in Aries. It's crazy. I'm in Aries rising, so I'm just like, yeehaw. What do you think of the difference in Vedic and Tropic? I feel I can see the truth in both. Yeah, I feel like there is truth in both because Vedic goes off the moon, tropical goes off of the sun. So I definitely do feel like there's truth in both. It's weird how your sun, moon, and rising and all that stuff changes. My moon was the same as the Western astrology, but my rising sign changed in Vedic. So it's very interesting how that works. But yeah, I definitely feel like there's truth in both. Let's see. Yeah, listen to others just to see if what I sense jives with what others are picking up. Yeah. You're an Aries rising in both. Interesting. I do have to agree with that, Anne. Anne said Vedic seems a little more depressive to me. It honestly, yeah, I did notice that too. It's more like beware of this and this could happen to you. There are obviously positive positive sides to Vedic astrology, but I did notice that Western astrology seems to be more positive. Vedic is like, you have this working against you, you have this and this and this. You're like, oh, shit. But I do like the fact that I was listening to one this morning, and they were saying how I like it because I agreed with it, because they were like, you can have some really great things come in. Like your career can take off more, you can have more income, blah, 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 but you have to work for it. So I do like that. I do like the truth in the Vedic as far as like it's not going to just happen to you. And so, that's why I listen to both, just to kind of see, just to kind of gauge. They say a lot of the same things, but they have all the different stars and whatnot that they feel impacts the reading. So, yeah. Vedic astrology is way older than Western astrology. It is possibly considered the original astrology because they go off of the moon, because the moon moves fastest. And Western astrology goes off of the sun. So the Vedic astrology also goes off of the stars. Okay? So it's just a whole different way of reading. It's a lot more intricate, a lot more difficult to read in Vedic astrology than Western. But yeah, I like to listen to both because it's just fascinating to me. Yeah, Vedic is much older than Western, yeah. And it's much more matter of fact, yeah. Whew. But see, here's the thing. If you don't like Vedic astrology because it seems more depressive, you might want to explore that. Because remember, it's not always sunshine and rainbows. It's not. Sometimes we need to hear the things that we have to be aware of. Sometimes we need to know that, it's not a good day to have these conversations because things are going to blow up or whatever it is. So if you open yourself up to hearing the not so good news, then you're stronger. You're more aware. You're allowing yourself to see both sides. You take it with a grain of salt, right? Because you don't know this person doing the reading. But you just take it and you're like, okay, well, that's a possibility. And then you move on. So much high-pitched electricity today. I haven't noticed it yet. I mean, I've been going since this morning, since I got up. So let's do, right quick, before Instagram kicks me off. I've got a couple or so minutes left. Let's do the Rebel deck. Good morning. I listened to the Vedic readings on YouTube. I just kind of search around and listen, and if I resonate with what they say, you know, if I feel like it's genuine, then I'll listen to them again. If not, then I don't. Jody Petrie or Petri, Jodi, I think is how she spells her name, Petri. She's actually here in Dallas. She's really good. She's on YouTube. I think she's on TikTok too, probably on Instagram as well. Wouldn't be surprised, but yeah, she's really good. But there's a lot. I mean, I listen to people from all over the world just to get their take. This says, get the fuck outside. Move your ass. Your body is pissed at you. Okay. Get the fuck outside and move your ass. Your body is pissed at you. So we're going to have to do some movement, okay? Do some exercise. Do something good for yourself this week, really, okay? If you've been feeling stuck in a rut, your body feels that too. And so you want to get your body physically moving, and that's going to help other things move as well, okay? Whoops. A little direct, isn't it, Denise? Do you teach multiple use of decks, and why? I teach from the original Rider-Waite-Smith tarot deck because that's the one that we all need to learn on first, and it's going to help set you up for success in reading different decks, if that's what you're asking. 2-minute timer. Thank you, Lisa. You're just saying to your fiance you need to get outside? Yeah. I'm finally, officially this Wednesday, I'm released to be able to start working out again, so I'm excited. You just went to the gym and did yoga? Yeah, I want to get back into all of that. Definitely. I have the Holden Tarot, but I think it's hard to remember all. Yeah, start with the Rider-Waite-Smith. And it takes, you guys, it takes a lot of practice to memorize tarot. I do not recommend the training decks, the ones that have all the meanings on the cards, because number one, if you're new and you don't know what the meanings of the cards are, they could have the wrong meanings. Like there's a deck that I have over here. What is it called? Heaven and Earth deck. And I know the meanings of the cards, right? But on the bottom, it's not a training deck, but on the bottom, the label of the tarot deck or the tarot card is not right. And so I'm like, well, that's shitty, you know, because you can't just change what the cards mean if you're basing your cards off of the Rider-Waite-Smith deck. If you're wanting to create a whole different deck, then create a whole different deck. But I don't recommend the training cards for that reason because they become a crutch and sometimes it's not even the right meanings. What I recommend is learning from somebody, okay, getting a teacher, a mentor, learning from them, and then continually practicing. It has to become something that you really just engulf yourself in because there are, you know, there's a bunch of cards. You have to learn how to read them direct and reverse, and you have to, well, like open your mind to be able to see how that can translate into today's world, okay? So it's, I don't know, it just takes a lot of practice. This is why I created my tarot spread training group. And those are about to move over to the new platform as well. And I'm excited because I'm adding stuff to that they're getting an upgrade. But this is why I created that group, so people can come in and practice, get guidance, and continue on their tarot journey. Oops. Do you think it's effective practicing on yourself? I mean, you can, but it's difficult because your ego's in the way. Okay? It's a lot easier to practice on other people that are willing. Okay? Because you're not trying to analyze and make things fit. It takes a lot of work to be able to read tarot for yourself, to get that ego mind out of the way. You're welcome. Y'all are so sweet. So anywho, all right, you got, and my ear's ringing now. So yeah, there it goes. Anywho, that kind of threw me off. So I hope you have a wonderful week. If you need anything, the link is always in my bio. I'm going to upload this onto YouTube, so if you missed the whole reading, you can go back and watch it. I send out an email every Monday and Friday with the link to the reading. But yeah, if you need anything, I'm always here. I will see you back here Friday morning at 9:30-ish a.m. Central Standard Time. So I hope you all have a wonderful week, and I will see you soon. Bye, y'all.